Hey, Zander, welcome to Coaches Getting Coffee.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. If you were walking on stage, what's your intro song?
Oh, man.
Or if you were...
Sexual Healing by my...
Of course. Or if you were a wrestler, what would your wrestler name be?
Oh, my God. These are good questions.
I'm making them up as I go along. Can you tell?
My wrestler name,
Yeah.
the first thing that came to mind was Tiny Robbins.
Fantastic. You should totally go with Tony Robbins. I think that's fantastic.
So that'd be my wrestler name.
Yep.
My walkout music, oh man, maybe like Katy Perry's Fireworks, just because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that and Tiny Robbins would go well
It's
together.
perfect. Get everybody dancing, get everybody going.
Yep. This is good. What's something that you used to believe before you got fabulously rich and successful and famous that you don't believe anymore? About like succeeding?
I think probably like one thing that comes to mind is like what everybody taught you, like you have to like work until you're like 60 years old and then you can retire and do the shit that you love.
Yes.
I think that was probably a big...
Not true?
Not true at all.
What's your take instead?
Have your cake and eat it too. Like you can build an empire and have a lot of fun along the way and basically live a life where you don't have to retire at the end.
Yeah, agreed. If your coaching business was a coffee order, what would it be? I don't know what the correct answer to that is.
My coaching business was a coffee order.
Yeah, like it'd probably be
a short black.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously it's to the point and no bullshit.
Yep. That's good. What is your actual coffee order?
Not a short black.
Not a short black. What are you going to have? Double mocha frappuccino?
Decaf, almond milk, flat white.
Is that what we're getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're here at...
I don't drink caffeine anymore.
Decaf?
Almond milk?
Flat white.
Flat white.
Okay. How long have you had this business now?
7 or 8 years.
Okay. Tell me about like early fuck up or early like, man, this is way harder than I thought it was going to be.
I think that this wasn't necessarily an early fuck up.
Okay.
Like the man, this is way harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Was I quit my job with like almost no runway and started building the coaching business.
Yeah.
And thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was going to be.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't. Like it takes serious work and it takes serious effort to get.
Was your first client like a ridiculously cheap? Free?
No.
Okay.
No. So actually, I did things very differently.
Tell me.
I think I quit my job. I started coaching.
Yep.
And I was told by everybody in the industry, like, you got to do a free this and like a $47 ebook, and then you do a $197 thing, and then you do a $500 thing, and then you.
It's terrible advice for everybody, but especially if you're getting started.
And like when you're first starting off, and like I used to make good money at Cisco. Like I would make $200,000 a year.
What did you used to do?
I was an engineer.
Okay.
So as a systems engineer for Cisco, I made like $200,000 a year.
Yeah.
And because of that, I was a millennial, so I had a very expensive life. Like I lived in Venice.
Someone's got to pay for the avocado tax.
I lived in Venice Beach. I drove a BMW. So like, when I quit, like I had like 3 months worth of runway or something like that, and I blew it all. I shouldn't say blow. I invested it all in coaching within the first 30 days.
Right.
And so if I wasn't going to start making money,
coaching, like people coaching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody was telling me at that point, this was kind of before like high ticket was like
a thing,
a regular thing.
Yep.
And everybody was telling me you got to build a list, you got to do these freebies, you got to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not going to work.
No.
I need to make at least 10K next month.
Right.
Or like I'm out on the street.
Yeah. So what?
And so I literally just like the leads that I was starting to build from some content I was putting on like Facebook or something like that. I literally just reached out to every single one of them and was basically like, what is the DM process today, or like
You're a pioneer, Zander.
the blunt post today, and I basically said like, I'm going to start taking on clients. Would you be interested?
Yeah.
And from a group of like 47 people, I ended up getting 3 like 4K-ish clients. And like that.
Pause that. Hey, can we get a decaf almond milk flat white?
Flat white.
Large, small. Small. Oh, it's Tiny Robbins.
Tiny Robbins.
And we might take it away, I think. Take away. And can I get a double espresso, please? You're a 10.
Thanks,
I've always said that about you.
Thanks for coffee.
Oh, yeah, you're decaffeinated My body is my temple.
It's still
Zander Fryer.
delicious.
It is still delicious. Thanks so
I'm
much.
still addicted to coffee, whether
Yeah.
or not it's caffeine.
All right, so we're number 10. Okay, so everyone else is going low ticket, and you launch a. You start
My first ever
Why don't we sit
client.
here?
Yeah.
That's nice. So you go straight to it's 4K,
Straight to high
and there's no free this or
Yeah.
cheap. That's good.
My first client ever was like 2,800, then it was like 4K, then it was like 4,800.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well done. And
That
what were you?
That was about like 3 months after.
Was it business or
4
was
months
it
after I
life?
quit my job. It was life. I was the super woo-woo spiritual life coach
Yeah,
at that point. Not spiritual. At that, my offer was basically life coaching.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So you work with a bunch of like new coaches now.
Yeah.
Come on through. Don't be silly. You can walk through the shot. It doesn't matter. You work with a lot of brand new coaches right
Yeah.
now. What are the mistakes that they make?
How much time do we have?
About 60 seconds.
I think the biggest mistake that starting coaches make is most starting coaches are very passionate about what they do in terms of helping people
Yeah.
and serving and coaching.
Yeah.
And I think they forget that if you don't learn how to market and sell, you don't get any clients and you don't get to serve anybody.
If you can't make $1, how can you make a difference?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And so many coaches spend years developing their expertise, their like how to help people. They go through certifications and
Yeah.
and they get degrees and they do all this stuff, and
Yeah.
they don't spend a minute or a dime on how to master marketing and sales.
Yeah.
And that's probably the biggest mistake. And that's why we help people, is because we're like, look, if you don't learn how to become a CEO, you're never going to have clients to coach.
I love that. That must be a big flip for a brand new coach to think about
it's
CEO.
a huge
Yeah, man.
shift for them.
All right.
I had a mentor, because it happened to me. I had a mentor like in that beginning investing, when I was investing in coaches. I remember like I considered myself a good coach, and I saw, the marketing guy out there that was just selling not great stuff.
Yeah, crap in a
And
box.
I basically told my mentor, I was like, I hate that he's getting so many clients and they're not getting any results. My mentor basically said, do you think your stuff's better than his? I was like, 100%. And he said, well, then you have a moral obligation to get better at marketing than he is.
Yeah, that's great.
Otherwise, you're not going to help anyone.
Yeah. All right. Serious question.
Yeah.
What is your superpower apart from your hair?
I think my superpower is taking really complex things and making them simple.
Yeah.
That was what I did as an engineer. I used to do system design for like Disney and Facebook and stuff like that. And I would have to take these really complex networks
Yeah.
and then make it really simple to understand so that the C-level executive wanted to buy it.
I love it. Yeah, that's good. Was there a single conversation, a piece of advice, or a workshop that changed everything for you?
Yeah. It was when I was still in the corporate world.
Yeah.
I had a meeting. Even when I was in the corporate world, I was still like, I learned coaching was going to be important for me from early on.
Yeah.
I used to love personal development books and things like that. And so I had a mentor of mine who was $1 million entrepreneur in the health and wellness space.
Right.
And I was just having a conversation with him, and he just asked me kind of point blank, what would you do if you couldn't fail?
Okay.
And at this point, I was still in Cisco. I was making good money. I was like 27 or 28.
Yeah.
And he asked me, what would you do if you couldn't fail? And I said, I'd teach people, I'd mentor, I'd educate full time. I used to be an Air Force ROTC, and I was going to be a leader in the Air Force until I got a DUI. I got kicked out of the Air Force.
Okay.
And that's what set me down the engineering track. But like, I never forgot that I just loved leading people, and I loved serving people.
Yeah.
And so he said, well, why don't you do that right now? And I said, well, I've got this amazing career. I've got this amazing job. I'm making good money. I'm on track to become a director or whatever.
Yeah. There's a ladder and I'm climbing it.
And it was like all this ego of like, I have all this cool stuff. And he just kind of cut through the bullshit. And he was just like, he's like, look, I see you talking about all these accomplishments, but he's like, I just see a scared kid that like knows what he really wants to do and isn't doing it.
That's big.
And he's like, the difference between you and me is you're dreaming a dream and I'm actually living mine.
Fuck.
And then the last thing that he said that kind of hit me really hard, because my best friend, just before that, my best friend had recently committed suicide. And he said, Zander, every moment that you have.
Okay. Thank you. Now we're golden. Thank you. Tony Robbins,
Cheers.
we should drink
Yeah.
because I'm thirsty.
So he said, every moment that you have is either on purpose or off purpose.
Wow.
And every moment off purpose, you can never get back. And
Dude, this is like you're meeting with Yoda.
yeah. Yeah. And I remember that was on like a Friday, and I'm pretty sure it was lubricated with a little bit of tequila.
Yeah, sure.
And then I literally didn't talk to anybody Saturday or Sunday all day because I couldn't stop thinking about it. And then Monday, I called up my boss and said I quit. Like that was the end. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
What was his first name?
James?
Thank you, James.
Yeah, thank you,
That's
James.
good.
Yeah.
Man, I love how one conversation can just shift things so big.
Mm-hmm.
You quit, you started, your first clients were a high ticket
Yeah.
for back then.
Yeah.
Business does, well over $1 million now. What's something that is still hard, even though the business is great?
I think at heart, I'm still a people pleaser. So I even at this point, every time we put ads out and I get hateful comments on shit, I basically had to I don't have my login for my social medias anymore because I can't look at it.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I'm still a people pleaser. I still just want people to like me.
Yeah, I can relate.
And when you get bigger and you're impacting more lives, you're also pissing off more people.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just I think one of the hardest things for me was just understanding people will just be upset because of their own shit. Hurt people.
Yeah.
And it's even if someone gets upset about something that I said, because that's my job, is to kind of shake shit up a little bit.
Yeah.
It still hurts. It still hurts a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah. As a coach, your job is not to tell people what they want to hear, it's to tell people what they need to hear.
Yeah.
And some people just aren't ready to hear that.
Yeah.
And they take it out on you.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Let's just take a moment. What's one thing that's working great for you right now in terms of growing your business? And then I want to talk about life stuff a little bit.
I'd say my team. I feel like I'm very lucky to have an executive team with us that everybody on my executive team, I look to you for mentorship.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
That's cool.
It's very cool to have people on your team where you're
I'm Maya and you could learn from.
It's my executive team sits above me, and then I'm actually the one learning and taking orders from them. I think it was Steve Jobs that said I don't hire people to tell them what to do. I hire people for them to tell me what to do.
That's good.
And that's been very cool to have really high quality people around.
Yeah. How do you I was chatting with someone yesterday and they were like, the next level for me involves a much higher level team member, but I'm not at the income yet where I can get that person.
Yeah.
Did you have that? And if so, how did you figure it out?
I think I'm the other way around.
Okay.
I think our team are we're about the $4 million range right now. And I think our team is the team of 10 to 30.
Right.
And I think so much of that comes down to mission.
Yeah.
And the direction we're going and what we're doing. I always tell people I think it's very egotistical when people say I have this big mission, because I always ask them well, is there anybody else in the world that has a similar mission?
Yeah.
The answer is always yes.
Of course.
Well, if there's someone else that has a similar mission, then you don't have the mission has you.
That's good.
And I think that kind of attitude, just kind of taking the ego out of it and being look, we're all just servants on this same mission, is kind of what allowed that. Because everybody on my team has built multiple seven-figure businesses, and we're all just the team coming together for this one kind of idea, this one mission.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
Why don't we walk and talk?
Sure.
Tell us a time where you got something wrong, it went bad, and you can look back and laugh about it now.
Oh man, there's a lot.
Okay.
Honestly, literally, as you say that, I'm there's dozens and dozens. I think probably as an entrepreneur.
Yep.
Probably as an entrepreneur, I feel 80% of the shit that I try doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I think I'm getting things wrong more than I'm getting things right.
Yeah.
But it's that one thing that you get right is a 10x'er.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So one of the a recent.
That's important because a lot of the people that we both work with have the desperate need to get it perfect before they can launch it, and you can't know it's perfect until you...
Everybody comes to you to ask you, hey Taki, how do I get this right?
Yeah.
Right? And everybody comes to me to ask me, hey, how do I get this right?
Yeah.
And my response is always well, let's go, instead of trying to find the one way that it works, the way that I approach a problem is always well, let's go test this, and this, and see what's best.
Yes, that's
But if I'm testing this, and this, I'm going to fail at 4 of those and get one of them right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
good.
think it's just a different. And again, I think that's the engineer in me.
Yeah.
That's like I'm not trying to pick the right one. I'm trying to like literally go through the scientific method
Yes.
to like find the best one.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. Let's not get it right. Let's find which one's right.
Thanks.
When we started, you said, the traditional success stuff is you work really hard. Apparently, we're going that way. Like work really hard so that then you can build a big business so that then you can enjoy life.
Yeah.
And you've done it the opposite. How do you deliberately make sure that there's great work and a great life integrated? What's one thing that you do that pulls that off?
I literally schedule it.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I literally just like put it in the calendar.
So what goes in?
So like, for example, I have whenever I'm planning like my weeks or months or years, I plan the personal stuff first.
Yep.
And then I find the spaces that the work has to go inside.
Around.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, is it Parkinson's law? It's like whatever. Is this too sciencey for you?
No. I'm just trying to. Is it Parkinson's law? Is it Boyle's law for the expansion of gas?
Yeah, the expansion of gas.
Boyle's law.
Boyle's law. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you just outscienced me. Good work.
You're welcome.
So yeah,
no
so
two
like,
laws.
It'll expand to whatever container you put it in.
Correct.
So it's like if you allow yourself to work all the time every week,
Yeah.
whatever your work needs will expand into that.
Yeah.
But if you put it in a smaller container, you just figure out how to get it done in that
Yes.
container.
90% true.
So like, making sure that I have like, the way I do it, I do 2 weeks off around Christmas, a week off every quarter to travel with my wife.
Yeah.
A long weekend every month.
Yeah.
So like at least one Friday off every month.
Yeah.
And then the way that I've built my weeks, I set them up as pyramids.
Okay.
So that like my Mondays and my Fridays are the easiest. They're basically like half days.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday I got a little bit more. My Wednesday is like a full day worth of work, like nonstop being in front of like group sessions and things like that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I have, scheduled time to, go on hikes with my wife, work out, all the things that I want to do.
Someone said when I told them yesterday that we were going to be chatting today, they said, "Oh, Zander's got a really interesting workout regimen."
I do.
Yeah. It's like you're obsessed. You're there early, which is great.
Yeah.
But again, from outside, I haven't seen it. It's the same workout each time, and it's like part strength and part cardio all in one. So are you like jazzercising with dumbbells, or what are you doing?
No, it's basically, that's actually my warm up.
Okay.
So my warm up is like light weights. You basically do, it's like a HIIT exercise.
Yeah.
Or like, I think it's called like Tabata, if you've ever, yeah, Tabata basically. So it's like grab some like lighter weights, some like 20-pound weights.
Yeah.
And you're doing, 1 minute on, 15 seconds of rest, 1 minute on. You do that basically 10 rounds.
Right.
And that's essentially my warm up before I get in my actual workout. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that doesn't sound as interesting as they made it out to be. Fuck that guy.
That's why I was like, I don't think it's that interesting.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be some kind of Costa Rican jungle workout.
I do that too. Hang out with monkeys. Yeah.
You seen that? Forget it. It doesn't matter. What's yeah, give us like a snapshot of team right now. So you like of business. So there's your 4-ish mil. How many people on the team? How many clients?
We've got about 160 to 180 clients.
Clients or team?
No,
Okay, let's be clear.
not team.
Yep.
So 3 executive members, which are basically marketing and sales, operations, and delivery.
Yep.
And we've got 2 salespeople, a couple of setters, so call setters. We've got 3 full-time coaches on our staff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also do, we have a handful of contract workers. We do a lot of like deep psychosomatic work.
I don't even know what that means.
With our clients. It's essentially, think of your brain like a computer program.
Yeah.
They're able to go in and unprogram your brain from all the bad stuff and reprogram your brain for all the good stuff.
So you're like a good cult.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But like because we're working with a lot of starting coaches, and the majority of starting coaches, like I talked about, they've never spent any time or any money on learning marketing and sales.
Yeah, and they're probably scared shitless of
And
it.
they're scared shitless,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of the mindsets of a 9-to-5 person. So we actually have to go
Sales
in.
is bad, money is evil.
We have to go in and help them with essentially new behaviors, new beliefs, new habits from the very beginning. I think part of the reason that we get such good results is like everybody can teach the basic tactics of marketing and sales, but like we actually take our clients and turn them into entrepreneurs, which I think is a really important part of it. So we have about 4 people that do those sessions with our clients pretty regularly. And then couple ops, couple tech.
Yep.
So I think we're between 15 and 18 or something.
Yep. Okay. I'm still picturing like your onboarding. They arrive, they get their robes, they walk into the reprogramming station,
Yes.
and they come out rich and successful.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't remember anything that happened, but Zander's amazing. Is that kind of how it works? That's fantastic.
I wish it were that easy, but yeah, that's the idea. Like we get a lot of our clients that go through these sessions and they come out, they're like that was crazier than ayahuasca. Like,
Is that right?
oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, right.
All the time.
Dude, I'm pretty straight compared to that.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why
why
you said
you
why you send me the baby turtles and I'll take care of them.
yeah, that's why you live in the jungle and just off grid. All right, rapid fire. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. Guilty pleasure when you're avoiding work.
Guilty pleasure when I'm avoiding work, Disney movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Favorite?
Moana.
Okay.
I actually, it's funny because I actually don't think if you do TV right, I actually think it can help you in business.
Okay.
Because TV puts you in it takes you out of beta brainwave state, puts you in alpha or even delta.
Again with the science. Yeah, go on.
So basically, you're very
I'm not buying this. Go on.
back to the brain programming.
Yep.
So essentially, you're very susceptible to any form of programming.
Yep.
So if you watch the right TV,
Yep.
it's actually programming you to be more courageous and do all the shit that you need to do.
I love it. Okay.
So-
I'll buy that. Do you cry in movies?
Yes, all the time.
Dude, me too.
All the time.
Coco? Have you seen Coco, the Mexican
Yes.
one? Oh, I
Yeah.
bawled my eyes
Yep.
out. All right. Most underrated coaching skill?
Ooh, data analysis.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Weirdest place you've ever taken a coaching call?
Weirdest place I've ever in the bathroom?
Have you?
Yeah.
Camera on?
No. No, but maybe the next time.
Yep. What's one thing that people get wrong about you when they see you from the outside?
They assume I'm an extrovert and I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people think that extrovert means people skills. It just means where to get your energy. If you could whisper something into the ear of every new coach just getting started, what would you whisper?
Honestly, the biggest thing that comes to me is just like, let's get to work.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
A call to arms and an invitation.
Yeah.
All right. One-liner for any coach thinking, yeah, maybe I'm not cut out for this.
For coaching, every coach has thought that before.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't say, you're right. Go back to...
When I first started my coach, I tell people when I first started my coaching business, I think I wanted to quit at least once a week.
Yeah, right.
I think I thought that at least once a week.
Yeah.
When I was first getting up and running. Because there's just, we're programmed to doubt.
Yeah.
We're programmed to keep ourselves safe.
Yep.
Rather than asking yourself, what if this works? What if I can do this? You say, what if this doesn't work? What if I can't do this? What if this doesn't happen?
Yeah.
So it's just don't listen to those questions.
Yeah. Let's do 3 more. What's one thing you've stolen from us?
Well, something I'm about to steal is the webinar that doesn't matter idea, inviting people to book a call before the webinar.
Yeah.
We'll keep it at that.
Yeah, keep it at that. Who's another coach in the community that you think people should check out? Or that you go, I love the way they X?
Josh McKitterick.
Yeah.
Because he has, I think one of the words from the week was maniacal.
Yeah.
He just has a maniacal obsession with helping people get better and get better results.
Yeah.
So I think Josh.
Amazing. If we were catching up this time next year, what's one thing we can celebrate together?
Me and my wife having a kid.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank
I know
you.
you're flying home. This has been really fun.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fuck out of you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thanks to you and Sean.